If you're a designer trying to 10x your income by perfecting your portfolio, you're looking in the wrong place. I poured everything I know about this into an ebook, but today I'm pulling out the single biggest lesson and I'm giving it to you for absolutely free. I'm about to expose the psychological trap that has your prices in a chokehold, and I'm going to prove to you that your income has almost nothing to do with your design skills and everything to do with one single belief you've been conditioned to ignore. This psychological trap, I call it the room. You don't remember choosing to walk in, but it's where most designers live out their entire careers. Inside this room, there's a desk, a screen, and a never-ending line of client requests. And every single request feels like another chance to prove you're worth more than they're paying you. So you keep tweaking your portfolio, you learn another new skill, and you tell yourself that this next project will be the one that finally makes you feel like you're not an imposter. But here's the secret. The walls of this room, they're built from a single flawed belief. The idea that you get paid for your time and your talent. The one belief is a program running in the background of your mind. It's the knot of your stomach when you send a quote. Terrified the client will think you're too expensive. It's why you say yes to endless revisions, because your confidence is tied to their approval. You have been rewarded for staying small, for being reasonable, and you've been punished with the rejection every time you try to charge what you feel like you're actually worth. This isn't just about money. It's the slow, soul-crushing burnout that comes from trading your passion for a paycheck that never feels like enough. You weren't born undervalued, you were trained to stay in this room. If this feeling is familiar, drop a comment below and tell me if you ever felt trapped in the room. So how do you get out? It's not another portfolio piece. The only way out is to reject the room entirely. And you do that by understanding a fundamental truth. You don't get paid for your work, you get paid for the problem you solve. Now, the most successful creatives on the planet don't charge for time or talent. They charge for the results they deliver to the client's businesses. This is the key. This is how you escape the time for money trap. Let me make this practical for you. I want to give you a tool I like to call the graphic design value ladder. Down at the bottom, Level 1, you're trading time. This is hourly billing. It's a trap because there's always someone cheaper or faster. The next rung up is Level 2, charging for your talent, your unique style, your eye for aesthetics. It's better, but it's still about you. Most designers never ever climb past this level. Now, the real money, the real freedom happens at Level 3. Results. This is where you stop talking about fonts and colors and you start talking about what your design will do. Will it boost sales? Will it help them land the key investor? Will it create unshakable brand loyalty? When you can articulate the business result, you're no longer a cost, you're an investment. And the final level, Level 4, is transformation. This is where your work fundamentally changes the entire trajectory of a business. And I cannot pronounce that word, but you know what I mean. The bigger the problem you solve, the bigger your paycheck. It's that simple. And by the way, if this is hitting home for you, do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe for more videos just like this one. So here is your first step, your first assignment. Before you send your next proposal, ask yourself this one question. When this project works perfectly, what is the true value to my client? Don't think about the budget, think about the impact it will create. Answering this one question is the first step to rewiring your brain for value-based pricing. If this is hitting home, it's because you know you're capable of more. This is just the tip of the iceberg. In my ebook, I blow this concept wide open. I break down the exact frameworks to reposition your services, build offers stacked with so much value they can't say no, and handle those pricing objections before they even come up. If you're ready to climb out of the room for good, the full playbook is at the link in the description. Look, for years you've been fed a lie that your portfolio is your golden ticket to higher income. But the real ceiling on your income isn't your portfolio, it's not the market, and it's not your clients. The ceiling is the belief that you should be paid for your effort instead of your impact. You're not just a designer, you're a problem solver. And the moment you start pricing the solution instead of the service, everything changes. You don't have to be the best designer in the world to charge premium rates. You just have to believe the value you create is worth paying for. Now, go climb. And speaking of climbing, knowing this from the very beginning of your career is like having a superpower. It's the foundation for everything, and that's why I've put together a video on how I would become a graphic designer in 2025 if I had to start all over again from scratch using this exact mindset. Click the video on the screen right now to watch it, and I'll see you there.